listening to A1R Psychic Radio, Earth's #1 psychic radio network, and watching Moonstruck TV, enlightening television. Welcome. Time for the Ask Rebecca radio show with Rebecca Russo. Live from AskRebecca.guru. Connect direct. In North America, dial 888-454-2751. In London, 20-3519-2158. In Sydney, dial 02-8488-3147. Or online, contact us through our Facebook page, facebook.com/psychic radio. Or one of our websites, AskOneRadio.com or Moonstruck.tv. This is the Ask Rebecca radio show on A1R, the Ask One Radio Network.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Ask Rebecca radio show. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope everyone had a great week. Let's get right into this week's predictions. Here's what you can expect for the week ahead, which runs from tonight through to next Thursday, August 16th. These are general predictions for everyone in areas of work, love, finances, health, and spirituality. If you're interested in any of the services I offer, you can go to my website, askrebecca.guru. So the general themes, this week feels like the usual energies we've been experiencing over the last several months. I feel there will be more things being revealed, more of getting comfortable in the unknown, and more of things that were previously invisible will become visible. And there's also going to be communication problems and technology issues thanks to Mercury retrograde and all the other planetary stuff that we've got going on. I feel like, again, the things that were previously invisible will become visible. This is going to show up in multiple ways for everyone. A lot of emotional stuff being revealed, untruths being revealed, knowledge being revealed, and any type of realization, basically coming up from within you, around you, that sort of thing. I also feel like some of the invisible becoming visible will have to do with things that have gone missing or been misplaced. Maybe people who disappeared from your life are reappearing. I feel like there's magic tricks, so maybe you end up watching a magic show, or there's something about magic with, again, things disappearing, reappearing. I also feel like it's connected to paranormal activity. So it could be where maybe, you're seeing things that you never noticed before, or maybe you're able to all of a sudden communicate with the other side, or you're seeing them visually. So again, it could be, whatever other way something can be invisible that can become visible again, I feel like is going to happen. So it should make for an interesting week. Another theme this week surrounds obstacles. I feel there's an obstacle in your path. Some things blocked and it's stuck and it's keeping you from moving forward. So for some of you, it could be a literal object in your path. You're driving and there's debris in the road. You're walking and there's a rock or an animal like a snake or something on the sidewalk that blocks your path. If you're traveling this week, I feel there could be obstacles you deal with at the airport or your car or your ticket or a boat or a train or any sort of transportation or travel that gets you to somewhere. I feel like there could be some things blocking that. And then there will also be blocks surrounding your fears. So you may be blocking your progress due to some fears. Maybe you have a fear of failure. Maybe you have a fear of success. Maybe you're just fearful, or, maybe you're dieting and you cheat, or maybe you want to get a new job, or you aren't taking any of steps to find one. So some obstacles are also going to surface surrounding relationships. So if you have any kind of relationship blocks, those things could surface as well. I do feel these obstacles will be connected to the invisible becoming visible. So again, it's about that awareness. It's about it coming up for you to recognize, so you can see it, so you can deal with it, you can heal it, or whatever you need to do with those blocks that are keeping you stuck, so you can remove them from your life and create whatever future it is that you want for yourself. So again, expect some of those things to be revealed. I do feel like it will be important for you to watch for hints, clues, and listen for messages all around you. I feel like they can come from people, places, songs, animals, your intuition, and just things in general. I mean, it could show up in a multiple different ways. The universe, your guides are always communicating with you in some way. So all it takes is for you to pay attention, right? Get out of your head about all the stuff that you have to do and all the things that are going wrong and all the things that haven't gone wrong yet, but that you're stressing about or reliving the past. You've got to bring some awareness to the present moment so that you can pay attention to the universe, your guides, all of the above, communicating with you. So again, anything connected to obstacles and blocks, literally and figuratively, could possibly surface in any area of your life this week that needs some healing and some realizations. Now, navigation is also a theme this week. Again, something that could show up literally and figuratively. There could be issues with navigation systems and directions. Some of you own SUVs that are named Navigator. I feel like maybe you could have some issues with your Navigator, or maybe you're about to buy one, or maybe all of a sudden you're seeing them everywhere. Either way, SUV, Navigator. I also feel like Navigator is connected to a profession. So there could be some of you that are getting jobs or losing jobs or having issues within these professions that have to do with navigation. So maybe you work on a ship or some sort of an aircraft or any other kind of navigational type situation. Maybe you decide that you want to go to school for that. So, and I also feel like there could be something in the news surrounding this as well. I also feel this is connected to religion and the occult or some skewed teachings. I'm not really sure why. I just kind of feel like it is. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what kind of pops up. I do feel like some of you will really feel your intuition coming online and realizing how it's navigating you through life. Some of you will just feel like you're in the flow more and it's leading you to where you are meant to be. Some of you will have, I feel like some of you have been practicing or have been interested in like astral projection and things like that, where you're kind of having out-of-body experiences. So I also feel like there's navigation connected to that as well, where maybe you're experiencing other worlds or, again, connected to the other side. You know, I mean, it's not really the other side, but basically, you know, that's basically where crossed-over loved ones live. Now, some of you, I feel like, will simply realize you are more than a physical being. Your soul is encased in a suit that you call a body, basically. So it's kind of all connected to this navigation stuff that I'm feeling. Now, more new energies coming in this week surrounding transformation. So it's transforming every living being. For some reason, I was thinking or feeling dragons. So something about dragons could come up in your reality. I definitely couldn't tell you what or how, what dragons mean or what their connection is. Feel free to do some research yourself, but for whatever reason, I feel like dragons, I can tell you, I feel like dragons are connected to both sides of the spectrum. Some negative meanings, some positive meanings, maybe some skewed meanings. So, you know, we'll see how this pops up. This week, you could still be experiencing feeling stuck, impatient, tired of waiting, and frustration. Those of you who've put all your energy, time, and effort in, now you just need to sit back and relax and wait patiently for things to come unstuck. If you haven't taken any action steps, well, then that's what you need to do to get things moving again. Know that regardless of where you are on the right track. Sure, there's always room for improvement, but that doesn't mean scrap everything and start from scratch. Just keep working forward. Just take action steps if you haven't, and if you've done all you can do, then the message is hang tight and see how things play out. You'll know when to make a move again. Work, for those of you employed, more of the same this week of waiting on others or feeling impatient at work. Really not much happening at all. I feel most everyone is appreciated and valued at work, even if you aren't getting any real validation. I also feel most outcomes of whatever you're waiting on will be a positive in nature. Work, for those of you looking for a job, feels like some of you are going to get some calls for interviews and maybe a few of you actually starting some jobs this week. But for the most part, I feel like it's another stagnant week of callbacks and hiring. I do feel, again, with each passing week, that's going to lighten up. Love, those of you in committed relationships and dating seriously, overall, a decent week in that department. I do feel like there could be a few of you wanting to push for a deeper commitment. Maybe that looks like moving in together, buying a house, engagement, wedding, planning, babies, or whatever else means a deeper commitment to you. Only advice I have is don't get too pushy and just state what you want once, then back off, right? Like, you don't want to be annoying. Those of you looking for love, I feel like some of you are interested in someone, but love or even just dating hasn't quite developed yet. Like, maybe you're crushing on someone. I do feel like this other person views you in a similar way. So just be patient. I feel like you just need to keep exploring and getting to know each other, even if it is on a friendship level, because I feel like things just need to blossom naturally. Patience is definitely needed. A few of you will meet someone through your work or through their work, so get out to any sort of networking events surrounding work, or maybe it's a vendor you deal with regularly, or the delivery guy, or the store manager, or a million other job scenarios that exist out there. Whatever it is, if you're single and you're looking, go out and mingle. Finances, for some, things won't feel like they are moving forward for you this week. For others, you could see some money come your way due to hard work that you put in the past. Maybe you're getting a small bonus or a commission check or a job completed, or your vendors are finally paying if you own a business. I just feel like there's money coming in from stuff from the past, not from the now. Health. Those of you who have been working on lifestyle changes to improve your overall health, I feel like you'll be seeing and feeling the results of your hard work. Some of you this week could be anxiously awaiting test results or information about an illness, what exactly it is, what you need to do, maybe treatment options. I feel stay positive and ask a million questions until you feel you understand things clearly. And please do not be afraid to seek a second and third opinion. Doctors are human too, and they make mistakes. And, again, it can't hurt to see what alternatives there are within the community of healthcare providers, because, again, there could be somebody that deals with things a little bit differently. Spirituality, once again, patience is called for this week. I know it sucks, but it is what it is. And the more you resist, the more impatient you will feel. I also feel like several of you looking into spiritual belief systems, religious organizations, and anything else to do with gaining understanding and knowledge. And some of you just might decide to enroll in college or some sort of training or apprenticeship type program. I just feel like it's about gaining knowledge. So I think that's a great action step to take, especially if you're feeling stuck and you're not really sure what you want to do right now. So that covers this week's predictions. I'm sending everyone positive vibes. I hope it's going to be a successful week, and I look forward to connecting with you guys next week. Let me get to tonight's caller. I have Tammy in Lake Jackson, Texas. How are you?
Hi, I'm wonderful. How are you, Rebecca?
I'm doing pretty good. How can I help you this evening?
Well, my mom passed recently, and I was just wondering if there was anything that you could tell me that she might want to tell me.
Sure. Can I get your mom's name?
Gina.
So when you say recently, I feel like it like in a matter of weeks and months. Like it doesn't feel like it's been years.
No, it was 3 weeks ago.
Okay, yeah, that's what it's very, very new. I want to make sure that I have the right person. Did she have, I would say, I feel like her hair was above her shoulders but below her ears. And was it wavy? Like, I feel like it had body in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm seeing her as a brunette.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I feel like whatever she passed from, I'm kind of feeling some sensations from my neck down to my stomach area, or just above the pelvis area. It kind of just feels really full and almost polluted is the only way that I